Hi everybody, warm welcome to you all. And today we're going to talk about something that's shaping the way business and people use technology every single day in the cloud. In this subject, in the subject cloud and beyond. By the end of this presentation, you will understand why the companies are moving to the cloud, what the future of the cloud computing looks like, and some exciting trends like no ops, multi cloud, IoT, and edge computing. So, without further ado or without any delay, let's jump right into it. So, part one, we're going to talk about what mitigation migrate to the cloud. Why migrate to the cloud? So first, why would a company IT system move its IT system to the cloud in the first place? Think of it this way. Imagine you're running a business and you have a room full of servers, cables and equipments that you have to buy, maintain and keep it cool. That's expensive and complicated. The cloud is basically like renting all of it but in the digital format. But and you don't have to worry about any physical stuff. Here are the main reason companies move to the cloud, like cost saving. Instead of spending a lot of money upfront buying servers and hardware, you just pay for what you use. It's like paying for the electricity. The more you use, the more you pay. The less you use, the less you pay. Power saving. Running your own data centers uses a ton of electricity. Cloud providers run massive energy efficient system that saves power compared to the small private groups. Green savings. Because cloud providers are so efficient, the carbon footprint is smaller. Moving to the cloud can actually helps company be more environmentally friendly, faster and more flexible. With the cloud, you can deploy a new software or scale up your services in a minute, not months. This is called agility, the ability to move faster and adapt quickly. So, of course, security is still a big consideration. How you move to the cloud and how you protect your data shapes the way companies chooses and design their own cloud solution. The key takeaway is here is a cloud migration saves money, saves energy, and helps business move faster. And next, we're gonna talk about what is NoOps. Now, let's talk about something that might sound a little scary if you work in it. Uh, NoOps stand for no operation. The idea is that cloud technology gets more and more automated. Companies may not need a dedicated IT operation team anymore, but don't panic. It doesn't mean zero humans. It means lesser human. It means that every day by day running of IT system becomes so automated that you don't need a big team watching over everything at all time. Think of it like a self-driving car. Someone still has to design it and set it up, but once it's going, you don't need a driver watching every move. A more realistic way to describe no ops is simply more automation. Systems set themselves up, fixing themselves and scale themselves without any human intervention. This connects closely to another concept called serverless architecture, where companies don't even think about the server. The cloud automatically provisions and remotes computing power based on what needed in real time. So, no ops, automation doing the heavy lifting so IT team can focus on bigger, more creative problems. So, in the next part, we're going to talk about what is multi cloud. You might have heard of hybrid cloud, but multi cloud is different. Hybrid cloud mixes the public and private clouds. Multi cloud means using multiple cloud vendors at the same time, like using AWS for one thing, using Google Cloud for another, using Microsoft Azure for something else. So, why would a company do that? Here's a very few good reasons. Less reliance on the one vendor. If you only use one cloud provider and they have an outage or raise their prices, you're stuck. Using multiple vendors gives you an option and bargaining power when negotiation contracts. Better performance. One provider might be physically closer to your customer in one country, giving them a faster speed. And next is meeting business needs. Some application needs very high performance or specific compliance requirements. A particular cloud might be better suited for the job. Avoiding lock-in. If you are tied on only one cloud, switching later becomes very difficult and costly. Think of it like not putting all your eggs in one basket. Multi-cloud is equal to flexibility, better performance, and stronger brain bargaining power. So next part we're gonna talk about what is IoT, also known as Internet of Things. All right, so before we start it, let's talk about something you probably interact with every day without thinking about any of it. So, Internet of Things or IoT. So, what is IoT? Simply put, it's the idea of connecting everyday objects to the internet so they can send and receive the data. Your smartwatch tracking your steps, IoT. A smart fridge that tells you when you are out of your milk, that's an IoT. Traffic sensors on the highway adjusting speed limit automatically, that's an IoT. Temperature sensors in a warehouse monitoring goods, that's an IoT. These things are embedded with electronic software and sensors, and they constantly collecting an information and send it somewhere, usually to the cloud. Here's why IoT and the computing are such a great combination. IoT devices generate massive amounts of data. We're taking billions of data point every second from devices all over the world. The cloud offers scalable storage. The cloud has more powerful processing tools. On top of that, data from IoT devices, extra information can also come in social media, mobile phones, and other sensors, making the picture even richer. IoT is one of the biggest driver of the cloud growth today because everything is connected and every connected device needs somewhere to sense and stores its data, and cloud is that somewhere. So in the next part, we're gonna talk about the edge computing and the fog computing. Now, here's the question: if all IoT devices are sending data to the cloud, what happens when there is a delay? What if the connection is slow or unreliable? That exactly the problem the edge computing and the fog computing were designed to solve. Edge computing. Normally, data from IoT device travel all the way to the center and central cloud data center to process, and then the result comes back. This takes time, and in some situation, even a fraction of a second delay is too long. Imagine a self-driving car. It can't wait for its cameras to send data to a server on the other side of the world, get a response, and then decide whether to take break. This decision needs to happen instantly. Edge computing solves this by process data closer to where it's created and the edge of the network. Instead of sending everything to a central cloud, processing happens locally on the device itself or on nearby servers using mobile, Bluetooth, or wireless network. So here are the benefits of the edge cloud computing: faster responses, less bandwidth uses, less and works even with a poor internet. Next, fog computing. Fog computing takes edge computing one step further. Think of a fog as a layer between the edge device and the cloud. It's not just processing on the device. It's a distributed network or a mini data centers spread out to closer to where user and devices are. The fog computers offers a distributed computing. Multiple nearby nodes share a processing load, storage closer to a user, control and networking closer to resources. A simple way to think of it is edge computing is equal to processing at a device level. Fog computing is equal to a processing at a local network level, just one step above the devices. Both are critical as more and more IoT device comes online, and we need a smarter, faster, and more efficient way to handle all of the data. So, in the conclusion, let's quickly recap what we covered today. Why migrate to the cloud? Because cost saving, power saving, green benefits, and so on. We talked about no ops, which is no operation. The move forward to the full automation in IT operation, and we talked about the multi-cloud using multiple cloud vendors to provide or reduce risks, improve performance, and maintain flexibility. We talked about Internet of Things and the age and the fog computings. So the cloud is not just a trend; it is a foundation of how technology will work in future. Understanding this concept puts us ahead of the curve. And thank you for listening and watching. I'll get in touch with you by by you commenting on the section down below, and I'm happy to take any of the question in the comment section down below as well. And so thank you for your time. Keep watching and keep subscribing and keep liking. Thank you.